Look at it. She does whatever she wants.
Hi, guys. I'm working.
First, a public service announcement for all of you who arrived early today. Vernon brought these to us.
Isn't that nice? Tell him about his wife, Gloria.
Yeah, his wife, Gloria, made these. They're the best cookies in the world.
She's been making it for over 40 years. That's what's amazing.
So he decided, no pressure to you, but I just want to be sure you know, that he had her bake a batch for us.
And brought it early.
To the station.
Hello.
I just want to make sure that you know this happened.
Yeah, oh my goodness. Yeah, so thank you to Vernon. And I'm super colorful today for those thinking this is weird because Nia made this for me. Don't you love it? And she said, I can't take it off. She was like, you gotta keep, that's what she said. So, I don't know what to do. Maybe I'm gonna have to have a conversation with her today, but I wanted to wear it at least today.
She's never taken that off.
I wish the boys would get a clue and get a job and give me some real jewelry.
As we talk about coronavirus today, the other public service announcement I'd like to make is, I told you.
Really? That's what
you all have been spending all this time giving me a hard time about this.
Water and soap.
And
that's
now,
what we need. We don't need that. That's
you can't even find this in the store.
We don't need that.
300% increase in sales.
We got water and soap.
Who's crazy now? This guy? No. Guess what? Here's my Where's yours? You couldn't get any, could you? Because it's sold out. Here's mine. I've got some.
Wow.
And if you made fun of me, you don't get any. How does that feel? Wow. You like that? Boy. Clean. Oh, actually, that was really strong. Oh, boy. Okay. So, I want to hear your reaction. In your house, what's going on with coronavirus? What's the temperature? Is everyone scared? Are they panicked? Are they irritated? Do they think it's overblown? Do they think it's all being handled well? We're all hearing what the news is saying. What are you saying in your house? I want to hear those private conversations about this. So tell us what's up. Janelle's going to actually get to work. Well, just for good measure, here's another one. Oh, good.
Hey, you guys.
You all been making fun of me for, I don't know.
What's up, Callie,
Forever?
Deborah, Adrian, what's up, Sandy, Astra, and Deborah says, no, not that stuff. No. Thank you. Go to the bathroom. Wash your hands.
So, Janelle, let's review.
Wash your hands.
What's the proper hand washing technique? Go.
You got to wash your hands long enough and go in between your fingers
For how long?
and your wrists long enough.
You sing Happy
so
Birthday
that it's
twice.
Clean.
So,
clean.
I would like, since you're on Brian Janelle Overtime here, you're in Christian media, how many times in your life have you washed your hands the appropriate length? Go.
I don't know. I don't keep track of that. I'm too busy.
0.
Whatever.
0.
Teresa. No, wait. Somebody said. Tina says, we are washing our hands and avoiding touching our faces. It's that simple. Thank you. And soap is so amazing. You can get some great soap with moisturizer. You can get good soap that's organic. I don't know what you're doing with all this alcohol. Hello. Thank you.
Keeping it clean.
Deborah says.
99% of illness-causing germs.
But actually, we had a doctor on the show say that 1%, it comes. Yeah, exactly.
Then why is sales up
Thank you.
300%?
Because people are crazy like you. They need to go home.
I'm the crazy one?
Thank you.
I'm not. I'm
Wash
the smart
your
one.
hands.
I've
Wash
been
your
keeping it
hands.
clean.
Callie says, I'm tired of hearing about it, to be honest. My mom is really, really scared about it. And Deborah says, yes, wash your hands. Actually, Callie, wait, hold on. Deborah says, I just learned that a 16th annual conference for next month was canceled and rescheduled for the next year, same time. Wow. That is crazy.
Seems like a lot. I was sharing on the air. Now, it is serious. There's been some deaths in the U.S. and thousands across the globe. I'd like you to hear about this couple from Northeast Ohio just got back from their quarantine on a cruise ship. Leo and Diane Mastak, he's over 80 years old. They tested everybody over 80. Turns out he had coronavirus. And now he's gotten over it. Here's how he describes his experience with coronavirus. Quote, I felt no different than normal. I had a slight cough in the morning. That's how he felt.
Yeah, but not everybody feels that way. Some people get more sick.
We've had more serious things to worry about. More people... The flu is just as dangerous, if not, as for the elderly. And nobody's shutting anything down every flu season.
You guys are so smart. we had a person text in and say one issue is capacity of the health system. So listen up, put your volume up.
There's
the death rate, this is somebody's text. The death rate is about 10 times the flu, which during peak season, the hospitals are at capacity. Now imagine 100,000 people get it. With flu, 300 would need to go to the hospital. With coronavirus, 3,000 would need to go to the hospital. So you may have people show up, but respirators are not available. We need to slow the rate of contagion.
Yeah.
We all can't be sick all at once. Plus, we have summer coming up, which should reduce cases like it does with the flu, which will give more time to develop vaccines and other meds. We are buying time to reduce unnecessary deaths. If we don't, up to 300,000 people could die, more than Vietnam.
And they say all of it's worth it. I could be wrong.
And then we'll have a Brian and Janelle, and then y'all could, talk to Brian. Teresa says, but does Purell kill viruses? Thought it just killed bacteria. Exactly. We had a doctor talk to him. It's what that 1%, he's like, oh, and it kills 99%, whatever. What's that 1%? A doctor told him. So I'm washing my hands. I don't know what he's doing. Oh my gosh. Wow. I thought I outgrew this dynamic with siblings, and I got to deal with it every day. Wow. And then I got to go home and watch my kids do that to each other. Really annoying. Callie's... Karen, actually. Let's go to Karen. She says, one piece of advice I would often give to my family members of patients in ICU. Look at the nurse's eye. If she's calm, then you stay calm. If she's anxious, then and only should you worry. The same is now with the coronavirus. Look at the nurses. Are they panicked? No. They're still maintaining the same preventative and care protocols. Nothing has changed. There's not a new level of precautions now. The basics remain. Always look at the nurses. There are a lot of them out there. I'm sure you know a few. When we start getting anxious, then, and only then, can you worry.
I like that.
Actually, I have a family member in the hospital right now with an infection, and and they're actually older. And I asked them, like, what's the hospital doing? And they were like, what are you talking about? They know about the coronavirus, but they're like, it's nothing.
They've been keeping it clean, always.
And I brought up the H1N1. I don't know if you guys remember 2009. I had a baby in the middle of that season. They wouldn't let the siblings come in at all. Nobody's siblings can enter the hospital to see the babies. So I thought they would have at least limit guests, and they were like, no. Doesn't that surprise you? If coronavirus is that big a deal, that's the first place you cut visitors.
You would think so. But I think part of that, what I said on the air is I think a lot of the hysteria is coming from businesses trying to do two things. Number one, businesses are trying to avoid lawsuits. That's why I literally got an email from Harbor Freight yesterday telling me they're going to be cleaning better now. As if I ever cared about that. I think they're just doing their due diligence in case someone happens to come in contact with the virus at Harbor Freight. They can prove they've taken measures so they can't be sued. The second reason I think a lot of places are talking about this and doing this is because they want to keep business coming. They want to make money. They don't want to lose business, so that since everyone else is taking big precautions, they are too, so that you keep going to their store.
Yeah.
I think this is more profit motivated and self-preservation motivated for business than it is public safety. However, I think we can be smart.
Yes. Yeah, we can be smart, and we can be considerate, because I know the kids aren't getting it overall, but I don't want to be a carrier, get a light cold, and get Len's parents sick, or people at church who are compromised sick. But I think that doesn't take hysteria. That just takes making sure I'm thorough and washing my hands, making sure I wash my kids' hands. It's the hysteria that I don't know about. It's not, you're not saying, not take extra precautions.
Yeah. I mean, if you're sick, more than ever, if you can, stay home.
Yeah.
Stay home from church, stay home from work. Check with your doctor and make sure you don't have coronavirus. If you've got vulnerable people in your circle that you come into contact with, people with certain kinds of disabilities and diseases, people who are elderly, people with respiratory issues, don't be around them until you're better. Like, this is just smart stuff.
Kathy, she says, regarding above post, the smeared hands on the bread and noted hand washing had the least amount of germs. That's regarding, remember that video? Thank you, Kathy. You're awesome. You're my girl. I love you. I hope I see you at the women's conference, Kathy.
Here's the next thing.
You're so
Very
smart.
Interesting. Next time you go to a hospital.
Kathy says, but virus removed by washing hands. Virus needs to get into your body to make you sick. Go ahead.
The next time you go to a hospital, have a fun game and see how many steps it will take you to get to hand sanitizer.
They don't got time to go wash their hands.
It's everywhere.
No, it's not because we had a doctor on the show say no. Why don't you want me to tell the truth? Exactly.
If they're using hand sanitizer in the hospital, I'm using it.
Okay, fine. Roseanne says, good morning. Good morning. I wish everyone would only ask the advice of medical professionals and not make light of this. The gentleman you are quoting was very lucky, but not everyone is like this. If we don't take this seriously, we will find ourselves in the same position as China and Italy. Let's not make fun of something that is causing major financial and physical distress to our brothers and sisters worldwide.
Yeah, I'm not trying to make light of it. I'm not trying to make light of it. Like I said before, I think we should take it seriously and take appropriate precautions. But it feels to me like there is this feeding frenzy between businesses and media that is swirling and causing public panic when we can just be smart about things.
Yeah. Christy says, I'm here. I'm so glad you joined us. Good morning, Christy. Deborah says, if you're sick, stay home. Reserve the hospitals for those with complications from it, like not being able to eat, being a diabetic, really high dangerous fevers.
Yes. Call your doctor. Go to your doctor if you have flu-like symptoms. Don't just run to the emergency room. Let people who are actually sick get in there and get some help.
Roseanne says, and the average adult touches their face more than 554 times per day. Yeah, Roseanne, those are the things I'm being mindful of.
I've been thinking about that for a long time. I'm a germaphobe, number one. Number two, I've told this before. I was in, teachers get sick all the time when they first start teaching. I had a professor tell us, stop touching your face. Stop touching your face. So I've made it a habit of not touching my eyes when I haven't washed my hands, ears, mouth, whatever. The worst one, yesterday, a couple days ago, Grace and I were at a meeting at school with all these parents. The thing where people take a stack of paper, Janelle, and then they lick their finger.
Oh, yeah.
The paper. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Why are you licking your finger?
They were actually, a video went viral of one of the scientists or medical professionals, like at a government level, coming out talking about coronavirus, and she did that, and they caught her. They were like, dude, that's the main thing we should have been doing.
Where's your finger been?
Yeah.
You're licking it, and then you're touching this paper with your spit and passing it to me.
Yeah.
I mean, stop doing that while we do this. How about that?
Yeah. And you know what? Even when I think about my kids, where does it, or even as a family, where does it end? Because if they can't go to school now and all that, should we not go to the supermarket? Should we not go to church?
I think we should.
Because we're picking and choosing.
I think Christians have an obligation to honor government authority. And if government makes some regulations as to how to protect the spread of this, then we should follow those. But I want to work hard to make sure my kids are not thinking they're about to die. I don't want to allow panic to rule my family or my community. So I think be smart, follow the expectations set forth by your business and the government, and just don't panic. Right?
What's up, Astra? She says, we think it's media-induced panic. No, I'm not downplaying anyone who may have it or been exposed to it. We just keep reminding our kids, wash your hands.
Wash your hands. Wash your hands.
Amy, my girl, she says there are studies that show that soap and water does better than hand sanitizer at removing bacteria. If you don't have access to soap and water, then use a hand sanitizer.
Yeah, right here in the studio, no soap and water.
Deborah says, when you see bad behavior and activities, educate those people. What do you think?
Yeah, sure.
Kathy says, I went to Cleveland Clinic yesterday. 2 Asians got on the elevator and the daughter told mom, don't touch anyone. She said people are prejudiced toward them. We all assured them we weren't even thinking that. Aww.
Yeah, oh, goodness sakes. So ignorant and so hateful. It's good for them for saying something about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mike brought up cookies on the table. Just for your knowledge, Vernon stopped by with these cookies for us. No pressure on you. I know Mike has done this. Vernon has done this. Not you. You have not done this. Cookies in our studio. Just pointing that out.
Sandy, what's up, Sandy? She says no one is disputing the use of hand sanitizer. There are places you don't have access to soap and water. I agree the media is causing the panic among people, which causes fights over toilet paper. I'm not disputing the seriousness of this virus either. Just be careful.
That exemplifies how I feel, Sandy.
Yeah.
That exemplifies how I feel. Like, what is the deal with the toilet paper? Calm down with your toilet paper. The bleach, the goodness sakes.
Kim says there are so many strains of the flu every year that are spread worldwide. It would be the same story if we kept track of any of them. It's the flu season. We all get sick. This one just had a pronounceable name to it.
Oh, and yeah.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah,
Did you
that
wash
was
the container before you picked it up, Brian? No.
Exactly.
Oh, and now he's fine. Goodbye, coronavirus. And it's the cookies are from Holmes County, which they don't have any cases yet, so I feel good.
Callie, I have been dealing with 2 sick kids that have the cold here, so I'm done with hearing anything about it. I have been washing my hands almost every second with my Young Living homemade soap. Ooh, that seems cool.
Yeah, I don't know. I wish all y'all would do all these things all the time, because when I go places, it's nasty because you don't wash your hands and you don't wash surfaces. Finally, I feel like I can go out. I'm going to be the one in theaters and stuff. I'm going to go out. I'm going to go because it's finally clean.
Yeah. This is the best time to be out there.
When I open doorknobs, this is what I do. I go like this. What? See? I do that because it's germy. Now finally people are washing doorknobs, although she doesn't wash her hands long enough. She's admitted this.
Yes, so, I wash my hands, though.
Here's a little more.
Roseanne, oh my goodness. I was just asking relatives that yesterday. What is it with people in the U.S. and toilet tissue? Where does this obsession come from?
There's a virus going around, it's flu-like symptoms, and people are running on to stores for toilet paper like it's going out of style. What in the world? Are we that worried about toilet paper?
I know.
I got one of the last packs at the grocery store. One of the last ones. And I didn't think about it till later. I was like, wow, this is weird. There's not any toilet paper. No, it's not weird.
Deborah says, don't eat those cookies. What if that person had a virus?
No, they're from Holmes County. We're good.
Yeah, we are good. It's Cuyahoga. And Andre says, not true. The death and infection rate is higher.
Yes, it is higher. It's higher for coronavirus. It's like 2%.
Yeah.
Flu is less
it
than
5? 5 and
okay,
flu
5,
is
10,
2.
I don't know. Something. Single digits.
But listen, we're not minimizing it. We're just saying be careful. Don't be fearful.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. Not minimizing it. Just saying stop the panic, turn off the news, be vigilant. If you're sick, stay home.
Yeah.
Is it that easy?
I think so. See, because like...
You didn't even wash your hands.
Yes, I do wash my hands.
Could you wash your hands now?
Look, mira. You gave me this.
Oh, but...
You feel better?
No, because you hate it. It doesn't work.
You know, this is affecting plans my husband and I had to travel the end of April, beginning of May. But part of me is like, well, we still have this issue. You think it'll die down when it warms up?
I don't know.
Okay. Roseanne says, Brian, if you think about it, we can sell our supplies of toilet tissue on the black market and make a mint. Go on eBay. Be like $10 for this.
Yeah, seriously. All right, family, we out. Keep it clean and keep it peaceful, okay? Don't buy into the panic.
Don't go to Costco fighting for stuff. Andre, I was replying to someone who said that it was the same as the flu.
Oh, okay. Andre, you rock. Peace out, peeps. Keep it clean.
I like your name, Andres.
It's not his name.
Andres. Adios, Andres.
No, I think it's Andre. Bye.